The throttle valve's operation is tracked by the throttle position sensor. It's crucial to understand the signs of a bad throttle position sensor because this component has such a significant impact on how your car engine operates. In this short video, we will discuss the symptoms of a bad throttle position sensor. Additionally, we will assess the replacement cost. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. Check engine light. When the TPS gives the computer a false reading, the check engine light illuminates. Any malfunction will be noted because the throttle plate is being monitored by the TPS. The throttle plate regulates how much air enters the engine, so it must be functioning properly for the engine to continue working. The dashboard light will illuminate and a code will be entered into the system if the TPS connector is loose or the sensor fails to detect the throttle function. With a scanner that is compatible, you can read these codes. Unresponsive throttle. Engine power is partly determined by the TPS. Pushing down on the pedal may not cause the car to accelerate more quickly if there is a problem. If it reaches a certain speed, the acceleration may stop or be uneven. This issue can be risky, especially if you're trying to merge into heavy traffic and need the car to move. On the other hand, a responsive throttle can also be the opposite. Without your input, the car may begin to accelerate. Increased fuel consumption. The engine will use too much fuel as a result of the TPS giving false readings. The U.S. Department of Energy has established and verified the average fuel economy, but your car won't meet that rating. What may begin as a slight drop in fuel efficiency may quickly escalate to dramatic consumption. You will still use more fuel even if you get a few mpg less. It will add up if you have to stop for fuel 20 miles earlier than you should have. Rough idle. You might notice a rough idle if there is a problem with the measurement or reporting of the TPS. The motor may stall if the proper information is not provided or if it is not given the necessary air supply. Immediately after the engine has started, you might notice a rougher idle. Additionally, it might happen after you depress the accelerator pedal. You may occasionally notice that the idle is normal, depending on what is happening. For instance, if the car is in park, you might not notice any issues with the idle. Check the area around the throttle carefully because contamination and dirt accumulation can cause an irregular idle speed. The issue could be easily fixed by cleaning the throttle. Lack of power. Inadequate reporting of the throttle angle or valve position can result in an air-fuel mixture that is too enriched in air. As was already mentioned, this imbalance results in a lack of power, particularly during acceleration. It's challenging to extract the power your car ought to be giving you due to this lean running condition. This can be even more annoying if you're in a rush or want to get the car up to highway speeds. Gear shifting issues. TPS failure doesn't always occur without incident. You might experience strange car problems if the computer is receiving erratic signals. At times, you might experience jerky shifting in the car as a result of quickly releasing and applying the gas pedal. This might give you a bucking sensation. The vehicle may also enter limp mode in extreme circumstances. This crucial safety feature prevents shifting out of a specific gear while also protecting the engine and transmission. Only travel a short distance in limp mode, either to get home or to a nearby repair shop. How much does it cost to replace a TPS? The typical cost of replacing a throttle position sensor is between $125 and $250. The labor may add an additional $50 to $100 to the parts cost of $75 to $150. The throttle position sensor can typically be replaced without much difficulty. As a result, you might be able to replace it yourself and save money on labor costs. On the majority of cars, a skilled mechanic should be able to replace the throttle position sensor in under an hour. If you decide to replace the part yourself, plan on taking a little more time since you probably won't be using any professional tools or machinery. Hope the information was useful for you. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.